I think the matter came up last on 25th of February.
I
And
see that the defendant's counsel is online. I don't
okay,
know
let's
it.
check.
Barrister Hassan, are you able to unmute?
Is it Aliu Al Hassan? Yes, let him
Yes, my lord.
unmute if it's the one. I have his name there. Maybe we'll do a stand down, and if you can communicate with him, because his name appears there on the list of participants here.
Yes, right. Okay,
Yes,
he
so
has
do we?
unmuted now.
I
He
will
has unmuted.
stand as it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Yes, so announce your appearance, please.
Yes, may this honorable call me, please.
Yes,
Aliyu Al Hassan.
yes.
My appearance is for the third, fourth, and fifth defendants.
How about the other defendants? That's the first and second.
My lord, we serve them with hearing notice for today's
Yes, I'll
matter.
have to check that from the record. Yes, please, just quickly check. That's the first and second. I did order that hearing notice be served on them. The first and second defendants. Yeah, so you have the proof of service of that hearing notice. Did you undertake to serve them, or you said
Yes, my
you
lord.
would be there?
I've confirmed that they put it in the court file. I confirmed from the registry, yes.
We'll check that. Council, let's just stand down for just 10 minutes and let's quickly check.
As court pleases.
Yes, just for 10 minutes and we'll get back to you. Yes, Counsel. Are you still on, please?
Yes, my lord, go ahead.
All right. Yes, we can confirm from the records that we have a hearing notice for today served on the first and second defendants.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, Counsel.
Yes, my lord. The matter was slated today for defense. And then we served the first and second defendant the hearing notice for today's date. And I can't see that they're on here, even though I see that there's somebody else. I don't know if it's from the court registry.
If they are here, they should indicate. I
Yes,
have
my
not
lord.
seen
On
any
that, yes.
representative. Yes.
On that note, my lord, I want to rely on the rules of court for that 38 rules 2-1.
Yes.
To apply that the courts will close the case of the first and second defendants in this matter. And enter judgment in favor of the claimant where he finds that he has proved his case against the first and second defendants in this matter.
What's the position of the third defendant?
The third defendant are represented by Barrister Aliyu Hassan.
Yes.
So he can open his defense. It's just in the case of the first and second defendant that are making the application.
All right.
Yeah, my lord, I thought we are just have to be done with the first and second first.
Just hold on, Counsel. I'm just asking what the position is. I've not asked you to say anything for now.
I'm sorry,
She has just made an application and I'm here to determine same. Yes, so having listened to claimant's counsel, the court has referred equally to our records, which it speaks for itself. And from the records, as earlier on stated, the first and second defendants were served with hearing notice for today and have not communicated the reason for their absence in court. Consequently, the oral application made by the claimant's counsel is accordingly granted, and the first and second defendants are hereby foreclosed from defense.
As court pleases, we're very grateful, my lord.
Yes, is it Hassan or Hussein? I don't know.
Yes,
It's
yes, my lord.
Okay. Yes, Ali Al Hassan, sorry. Yes, Al Hassan.
Yes, my lord, we'll be asking for a short date for us to put on our defense for the for the third, fourth, and fifth defendant.
Yes, we'll
My
get
lord, on behalf of
some.
the claimant, I will
Yes.
vehemently oppose that application.
Okay, yes.
Yes, the matter last came up in February, and then we adjourned today for defense. And if the record of the court will bear me out, the court adjourned the matter for definite defense.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no excuse for
Yes,
Hassan
definitely
to ask for
defense. So
another day.
we have more than one defendant in the suit.
Yeah, I'm sorry if my lord can help me
Yes.
with the record for that
And
day.
there are two counsel representing. We don't have one defendant representing all the defendants. Yes.
It's Aliyu that represents third, fourth, and fifth.
Who are you?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, I said adjourned for definite defense. So the first, second, first, second, and third defendant shall prepare witnesses for trial.
Yes, my lord.
And
Aliyu represents the third. He
the third
represents the third,
defendant.
fourth, and fifth. Yes, my lord.
Okay, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay.
My lord,
Hold on, Ali. I will allow you to speak, please.
as court pleases.
Yes, Al Hassan.
The matter was adjourned. To my understanding, it will adjourn for first and second because the first and second are the first set of defendants before
Yes.
third, fourth, and fifth that are being represented for them to put on defense. That is if they don't come today. There's no way we could summon our own witnesses the day the other people are expected to lead. And by the arrangement of the parties, first and second come first before third, fourth, and fifth.
I'm sorry, my
So
lord. That
ordinarily,
argument is not
ordinarily
tenable
to
at
say,
All
all.
right,
It's not.
please, let's
You've
avoid
been doing this case. Yes,
please.
and you know that they've never come. My lord allowed us
Excuse
to
me,
give them
counsel,
that
I
time
think
for them.
we don't need to argue over this, please. Let's take a date, please, for defendants to
I'm sorry,
open
my
their
lord.
case
I'll
for
be asking
defense.
for costs. This
I'm
took
not
3
inclined
months.
to awarding any cost. So that application is refused. I'll give you a short date. So for the second set of defendants to open their case for defense.
May we be guided by the diary of this oral court?
Yes, the registrar, please help us with the available dates. So we suggest dates to cancel. 13 July. Please look at your diary. Do you have any early dates in June? Just check before we settle for July.
When did my lord mention? What date?
13th July.
No, 13th July is not
My
complete.
lord, 13
Monday.
July is too far, please. My lord,
Okay.
13 July is too far. This
We are
matter is
looking
since
at
2022. Please, my lord, if we can
in
get a date in
2022,
first
all
week
these
of June.
adjournments are not at the inside because this is what counsel usually do. You wasted your whole time. Both
No, the
counsel,
defendants
yes.
strung us along throughout last year
So you don't,
with a
it's
fake
not
promise
only your
of
matter that is on the
settlement.
docket.
I'm sorry,
Let's
my
have
lord,
the diary,
please,
please.
if we
Give
can
me
have
the
a
diary.
date.
Today is 20. Yes, my lord. So just like 3 days to them, so they pick from any of those dates. What do you have that second week? After that 12th of June, how many matters? Is it Sokoto?
Yes.
There are Sokoto, how many matters?
12th of June, public holiday.
Okay, it's a public holiday. Thank you. Yes. So look at what dates do you have there in June?
I don't think.
What about that?
I just want to
19th?
suggest 14th of July. That is the only date I have in early that is not occupied. 14th.
We are looking at a date in June, Council, not July.
Okay.
Because of the vacation. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Because of the vacation.
At what places?
So they are just drawing my attention to that now. What of that June? Suggest 3 days to them in June, then they pick from these days.
11 June.
11?
10th.
We have a conference. What about that 19th June? What do you have there?
There is nothing.
19th is Friday.
Yes, the court sits on Friday. Yes.
Okay. We can take, if my lord has 11th or 19th.
No, 19th. That 11th is
okay, we can take 19th.
19th of June.
Okay. So my lord, if my lord takes Friday, I prefer 26th of June.
Let's check. Why are you preferring 26 to 19?
A day before that date, I have a matter in Bauchi. I would have been on my way.
Okay.
Yes, but 26 is better. 26.
Hassan, we're looking at a date in early June. You asked for a short date and you're going to the end of June.
Council, we can go backwards again. Yes. If that's 19th, not okay, we go backwards. Yes, Bessel. Yes, go backwards. What about that 11? You said 11. So 14, you said?
My lord, 5th of June is a Friday. We can take 5th.
I'll check that 5th. No.
You say you have 10th.
Where, what date?
10th. You said it's September. Yeah.
On the 10th?
Yes, my lord, 11th.
The conference.
And another thing, my lord.
15. How about 15? Yes.
My lord, we have difficulty from the side of defense.
Yes.
Ordinarily, today would have been. It's just because I don't know who is actually yes. I've even asked our witness to be on standby today, because my witness is part of the delegation that will be going to the United States for FIFA World Cup.
Okay.
So
that's why your witness should have been here today, Hassan. That's why your witness should have been here today.
I don't know. Maybe perhaps we just have to come up with a motion for another person to give evidence, because he who chair is part of the delegation that will follow the chairman of Nigeria Sport Commission to United States for.
So what dates were you suggesting, defendant?
Initially, I was suggesting 26, so that perhaps if from their itinerary I discover that this date is convenient, would have taken it before they travel. If it's not convenient, but before that day, would have brought application for another person to be.
If the courts can take us on 5th. 5th is still just.
I said 5th is not convenient to the court, please. You can't impose the date on the court. It's only your matter. There are many matters on the docket.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
So you settle for either that 26th or which other day do you have a Besson? Is it that 19?
I said 19.
Yes, we said 19. We said what other date? 19th of June, and which other date?
No.
Okay, that's
my
the
lord,
19th.
I can take 26th. If it's convenient for him, I can take 26th. I can take 26th. It's our case, and then
26 of June. Okay, so both counsel have agreed for that 26. Yes.
Okay, my lord, may I just put it on record, my lord?
Yes.
That 26th, we will be ready to go home, either with the current witness with a motion to substitute, and the other second one would have been on the standby if the court can grant their motion. We have a witness that is already scheduled to.
The witness will not be around, and you have a motion to substitute. Then make sure all those things are done before the hearing date. So you serve the claimant's counsel with that motion before that date.
As
Because you are
accomplices.
saying the event that the witness on record is not going to be available. So you
Yes,
would
my
have
lord.
known, and you communicate with claimant's counsel, then you prepare the application and you serve on the claimant's counsel.
As accomplices. As
Yes, with the
accomplices.
witness, the deposition.
As accomplices. As
All right.
accomplices. Okay.
So case is adjourned to 26 June 2026 for continuation of trial, particularly for the third, fourth, and fifth defendants to open the case for defense and prepare witness accordingly.
As
As
accomplices.
accomplices.
So hearing notice, again, I will still order hearing notice to be served on the first and second defendants. So hearing notice shall be served on the first and second defendants.
As accomplices.
As accomplices.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
All right, so that will be all, counsel.
Yes, my lord.
Thank
All
you,
right.
my lord. Most of
So
them.
the court will rise for the day. Thank you. Okay,
Thank you,
we
ma'am.
still have one more matter.